But one thing we do know is NDSU has a new head coach. They hired Tim Polasek on Sunday, the former Iowa offensive line coach, the Wyoming offensive coordinator, NDSU offensive coordinator, graduate assistant for the Bison, and held some other positions at Northern Illinois, Wisconsin, Stevens. But Polasek is the guy. I thought it was going to come down to him or Tyler Roll. Either one I was going to be happy with. I think judging by Matt Larson's statement that he released when they announced the hiring, that they liked Polasek's diversity of experience. He's coached at D3. He's coached in the Big Ten. He's coached in the Mountain West. He's coached in the MAC. So he has all sorts of experience. He's coached at a higher level, and that can help lead NDSU into the future, whatever that may be, whether it be staying at the FCS or eventually if they're able to ever get an invite moving up to the FBS. His I liked his press conference. It was, if we're talking about nailing the press conference, he did. He talked about how NDSU is the strongest culture in the country. He got emotional talking about his time here, which can't blame him because he started as I think by definition, the letter of the law, I'm pretty sure it classified as homeless because he never had an actual residence. He was just sleeping on couches in the dome, which is now their like Champions Lounge or something, I believe. There, and they found out that he was living there, so they actually had to kick him out and said you actually have to find a place to live. And today was signing day, and they were able to keep 20 recruits of the ones that they had committed. There was 20 of the 21. There were a couple that decommitted prior to, but of the ones that stayed committed, they all signed but one. He hasn't decommitted yet, but gonna wait. It sounds like he's gonna wait till the spring, kind of get to know the coaches and sign in February.
Maybe see who stays and who leaves in terms of
see as far as the coaching because there hasn't been a whole lot announced on that front. He did say on the Insiders with Andy Reichoff and Kyle Emanuel that as of now, as it sits, Tyler Roll is still going to be his offensive coordinator, calling the plays. And then back to his press conference, he talked about wanting to get back to being the most physical team in the country. And judging by the recruiting, they went heavy on the offensive linemen and developing depth and talking about being proactive rather than reactive in the transfer portal and the ever-changing landscape of college football. So very excited to see where it takes us. Want fall to hurry up and get here because it's going to be so cool to watch him take down Coach Prime in his first game as head coach. And that is a prediction. That is a guarantee that NDSU is beating Colorado next year.
Is that a Sharpie, Dylan? Is that a Sharpie?
That is a Sharpie. Sharpie. Do I have a Sharpie? I have a metallic Sharpie.
Well, that counts as long as it's a Sharpie.
As long as it's real, not erasable.
No, it is definitely not erasable.
So in the battle of the bison versus buffalo, which is the same creature, the North Dakota wild animal is going to come out victorious.
Correct.
There we go.
Right here.
Well, can't quite see it well, but I believe you.
Yeah, well, yes, because you're old and you need your eyes checked.
I see B.
Will beat Colorado? Is that what it is? So
I thought we were just selling